How do we do mission in the midst of pandemic? That's a big, big question. How do we enable a world gripped by death, suffering, fear, to make sense of the God who we say is love? How do we make sense of our own insistence that God alone can and will see us through this? Why doesn't the God who loves without limits, the God who is called omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent, why doesn't this God act to prevent the suffering rather than journeying through the pandemic with us? Some claim the pandemic is a modern day plague, consequence of human disobedience. Others say no, God wouldn't do such a thing. And yet I hear them telling me the pandemic can be viewed as a warning to humanity against our sinfulness and the injustice of our behavior. But what kind of godly action fails to discriminate between the righteous and the unrighteous, the innocents and the guilty? What kind of warning meets its heaviest toll against those who are already the recipients of injustice? Plague or warning, to what end? To what end? If the gospel is good news, what is the good news in the midst of pandemic? And good news for whom? How do we make it make sense to ourselves, let alone to anyone else? How do we do mission in the midst of pandemic? A big, big, big question. Prayer for Daddy. He took ill, and I was worried sick. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't function. You said, "Don't fret, he will be okay." I couldn't let myself not worry. Amidst the disturbing headlines, the mounting statistics, why would he be spared? You said, "Don't worry, he will be okay." Oh, how I prayed. When words failed, and I had only groans and sighs, "Don't be troubled, he will be okay." Maybe, just maybe, he would be all right. Have faith, for all is possible with you. And then he died. I didn't understand. It felt that you had let me down. No, worse, built me up, only to let me down. You told me to trust. You told me to have faith. Savior God, you said he would be okay. But you never said he would stay here with us. My God, I didn't understand. I'm not sure that I understand now. I've always said it. Faith is not easy. Amen.